Today, I'm going to check out a cool dealership called Ferris Cars, based in Johannesburg, South Africa. My name is Nace. You're watching Nace. Let's get this video started. You ever noticed how fast your car can lose that brand new look? Yeah, same here. But keeping it fresh doesn't have to be that complicated. That's where Detail by DMP comes in. Their snow foam pre-wash lifts safely with no swirl marks, no scratches, just thick foam that clings and breaks down grime like magic. Their premium high foam auto wash gives you that deep clean without damaging the existing coating. It's gentle but powerful, enriched with soft emulsified waxes, exactly what your paint deserves. Once it's clean, hit it with the dynamic ceramic Quick Pro Shine and Protection. It adds gloss, slickness, and that instant showroom shine. Perfect for quick touch-ups before a car shoot or a car meet. Their wheel cleaner gets rid of brake dust, grease, and road grime in seconds. This is a premium detailing kit, but you can buy all these products individually. It's made right here in South Africa by car enthusiasts for car enthusiasts. Whether you're a daily driver or a weekend washer, Detail by DMP has you covered. Have a look at the full range of products on their website. Use my code NACEM10 for 10% off your order at detailbydmp.com and keep your ride looking Nace fresh. And now, back to the video. Rushil, how's it going, man?
Nice. How you doing, bro?
Good, and you?
Good, man. Good to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you. I actually met Rushil at the Supercar Rhino run, but yeah, thank you so much for the invite.
Only a pleasure. It's a pleasure having you guys here. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
But before we go on a tour, can you maybe tell us a bit more about Ferris Cars and how long you guys have actually been in the automotive industry?
So Ferris Cars is a dealership specializing in supercars, as you can see. We've been around for 15 years. Our expertise, it comes down to sales. We've got a workshop as well, so that's what we do basically.
Sure, awesome. I mean, the lineup is spectacular. I can't wait to actually start going through these cars.
360 Spider, yeah.
Cool.
Look, very well balanced car. It's got the right amount of power, handling, stuff like that. So it is quite special. What makes this quite amazing is it's got the Scuderia fender shields. It's got a tube exhaust and it's got the challenge grille at the back. So it ticks all the boxes in terms of a spec of a 360. And it's a Spider. I love Spiders.
Yeah, so you can hear the engine a lot more.
Yeah, you can put the roof down and enjoy yourself, basically.
They don't do this anymore, when they showcase the engine, because even with I think the 296, or I think the SF90, it started from there, where the engine is so low, it's mounted very low in the car.
Yeah.
You don't see the craftsmanship.
Yeah, I think the 360 was the first Ferraris where you could see the engine bay with a glass cover. It's quite exciting. The kids love it. They love looking at the engine. So yeah, it's really cool.
Big kids right now.
Yeah.
I'm smiling. Well, this is quite special. I mean, like even the predecessor to these cars is just something so special. I did tell you before we started filming, my favorite Ferrari is the F355.
Okay.
But I mean, like this was sort of like the evolution, and that's how it started.
Yeah, that's how it started. Yeah.
And we ended up with the 296 now.
Yeah, so 296 turbo hybrid.
Quite a far cry. Awesome. That's cool. Oh, I mean, this is also quite
special.
Yeah,
nice. Over here we've got a 599 GTB V12, 600 horsepower. So yeah, it's definitely one of the faster horses.
Sure. You forget how wide it actually is, eh?
Yeah.
Sure. Standing from here, imagine seeing this in your rearview mirror.
Yeah. It's something to see.
Definitely gonna move out.
This one's also a very nice spec. It's got Rosso Corsa exterior with a tan leather interior with a full carbon fiber interior trim. So it complements the car very well. With the challenge wheels as well.
Yeah, I get it. You forget how big the wheels are, the calipers, and there's no space at all in between. Everything is optimized.
Yeah, right? It's perfectly engineered. Look, more of a grand tourer. You could drive to Durban and back in this easily, and you'll be comfortable. you'll also get there quite quickly as well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But yeah, very comfortable car.
And this is something that's a little bit more familiar now.
Yeah, completely different to the 360. More of a race car than anything else. These love to be driven fast. Spider as well, but also a very nice spec with the Rosso Corsa and
the Marantino switch as well.
Yeah, this is where the Marantino switch started.
Cut like with the leather and the red. This is like typical spec, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like a tailored suit, eh?
Yeah, matches so well. And again,
yeah. Engine bay.
Sure. Like the F355 for me, I love that expensive clicking noise you get from the gated manual.
Yeah, everyone loves that as well.
But these are quite special as well.
Look, a lot more simplified compared to the cars of today inside.
Yes.
You just get a steering wheel, a radio, and an aircon. That's it. Sure. With the newer cars, you've got the screens and stuff like that. So it's properly driver focused, I would say.
I suppose, like, yeah, with these cars, like you're saying, it's more about the driving experience. And I suppose, like, you hear it a lot more now with the top down.
And also, having a single clutch. Look, it's automatic with a single clutch gearbox. Compared to today's cars with the dual clutches, it's not as quick, but it's a lot more analog. Let's call it that.
It's an engaging experience. Yeah. You definitely feel the shift.
You feel that, and that's what I like.
Yes.
The car feels mechanical. You feel it feels like an extension of your soul. Let's call it that. That's what I'd call it.
Yeah. Well, I am a Ferrari man.
That's what we like to hear.
Italian cars. But I mean, this is also quite special. This is like what the gentleman's cruiser, I suppose.
Yeah, we can call it that. James Bond special.
Yeah.
2011 Aston Martin DBS Volante. Quite interesting. There's only 845 of these Volante format cars in the world.
Wow, I didn't know that. Sure.
Yeah, so it's quite limited. But stands out compared to the normal DB9 with the body kits, the carbon fiber.
And obviously the engine.
V12 as well, yeah. And it's a dying breed now, V12s.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with regulations and stuff coming out, but they don't make cars like this anymore.
Yeah. I mean, the best way to describe this car is it's like a watch. I mean, that's one of the best instrument clusters ever.
Power, beauty, soul.
Yeah, power, beauty, soul, exactly.
That's just insane. And the paintwork is quite cool as well, eh?
Yeah, it looks very nice in this white.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, the Daniel Craig era, I suppose he used the DBS, eh?
Yeah.
The James Bond.
Yeah. And this was in the Rick Ross music video as well, Aston Martin music.
Yeah.
This was the exact same car.
Does look quite special.
Yeah.
Especially with the...
Oh, like I said, you feel like James Bond driving this. You just want to wear suits and drive this on the weekends.
But then we come down to this now.
Everyone's favorite Ferrari. 458.
This is slightly different. Like, we all know how great the 458 actually is. But the interior is slightly different. I haven't seen an interior like this before.
Yeah, it's got the full carbon fiber interior package. What's also nice about this car, it's finished in Rosso Scuderia. So it's the F1 color they used in the early 2000s because they couldn't see the red on the screen, so they used this color. It stands out a lot more with the technology and stuff. So, yeah, very special spec on this car with the carbon fiber interior trim. But like I said, everyone's favorite Ferrari. The kids go crazy for this car, hey?
Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of us that are doing this type of job, we grew up watching Top Gear, and we all remember Jeremy Clarkson's words. It's one of the all-time great cars ever, and it is.
It is. Faster than actually aspirated V8s.
Yeah. I mean, after this was the 488, they went turbocharged, eh?
Turbocharged, yeah.
Sure. I mean, even look at that. The space in between, like everything is
this is all functional for aero and stuff like
moves.
that. Yeah.
Sure, that's just insane. But also like the sculpture of this car. Like they're also saying it does have like high cheekbones. I mean, even looking at this angle here, it's quite beautiful as well.
Every angle on this car, I think it's just something to look at there.
Sure, that's just insane. And then obviously another special car.
Yeah, this is all
your cars are special.
Yeah, but this one's quite special. It's a Gran Turismo Sports Senatile Edition. So this car came out to commemorate Maserati's 100-year anniversary. So it's quite a special edition. It's got it's got the logos on the wheels. It's got the plaque inside. It's got a full carbon fiber interior trim as well, with Alcantara leather. So a very special car.
And also the engine in this. I mean, it's very I like to describe it as emotional.
Yeah.
It just sounds so emotional.
Yeah. It's more of a daily car than anything else. You could daily this thing easily.
Yeah.
So this is just a normal AMG GT and the owner has put a body kit onto it to make it look like a GTR. Yeah, it's especially that wing.
Yeah.
When you're driving in the car, you just see this massive wing behind you.
No, but it's done so well because look, I just like walked in here. It looks like the original.
Okay.
Like I mean, obviously maybe there are subtle details that would set this apart from the original, but it looked like a Black Series.
Is it, eh?
Yeah, it did. I saw there was something quite special outside, the 930 Sport.
Yeah, there's some cool cars outside as well.
Let's go have a look
Let's
at
go
that.
have a look, yeah.
I mean, this is so special, man.
Yeah, the original Widowmaker, hey?
Sure.
930 Turbo.
I don't think I've ever seen one in the metal before,
Is it, eh?
only online.
This is in fact the 400 horsepower updates. It was done at Porsche in '83. Updates to 400 horsepower, so different turbo, different intercooler, different exhaust system. As you can see, it's got a different body kit as well. I think there were only 5 of these in the country that were upgraded to 400 horsepower.
Wow.
So it's very rare. It's a very rare car, this. I love the color as well. I think it's called Zin Silver or something, but it suits the Porsche.
It
I mean,
does.
Porsches in silver.
I mean,
always look the
even,
best.
I mean, I think you always have to go, I think it's GT Silver.
Yeah.
Always have to get a Porsche spec
Yeah.
like that. So this is quite close to that.
But I drove this car on Friday, and let me tell you something. It is something to experience, especially when the turbo kicks in. It's so unpredictable. I mean, that's why it was called the Widowmaker.
Yes, because all of a sudden,
Yeah.
there's so much of turbo lag. All of a sudden, you just
All
get
this power
the
just kicks in, and then you just going. It feels like you're pushing a NOS button. Eh?
I can imagine.
But the experience, being an old car with a manual gearbox, it's something to experience.
proper driver's car.
It's very mechanical. You feel one with the machine. Opposed to today's cars where, they're all computerized and stuff like they got traction control, controlling the wheels at the back. And with this, it's just you in the car, hey?
It's like you have to be a good driver to get the most out of
Yeah,
these
it separates
cars,
the men
so-
from the boys, basically.
I think Mercedes and Porsche has to be silver for me. When it comes to Ferrari, yellow or red.
Yeah.
I think those are the original Ferrari.
Well, yellow's
colours.
the original color
Yeah.
of Modena, so
It's like has to be those type of things.
each country was allocated a color when they start racing, and Italy was allocated red, and that's why Ferraris are red.
And
German cars
also-
tend to be silver, British cars tend to be British racing green.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
yeah.
quite special. Like even people that buy the cars sort of keep that theme going sometimes.
Yeah.
Quite special.
But it's quite interesting to see in the market right now where the newer Ferraris are all launched in different colors now. Eh?
Yeah.
I
It
think
is.
people are moving away from the reds.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I think with the tailor-made Ferraris is now, that's like what they
got some nice colours, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's like, if I was going to buy a Ferrari for the first time, like I spoke to you about the F355, but it has to be red. It has to be red, especially if it's the first one. But it's quite
I
special.
mean, Enzo Ferrari once said, ask a child to draw a car and he'll always draw it red.
Yes,
So,
that is true. That's what I did. So, but in terms of like, okay, you sell cars as well, but you also source cars, right?
yeah, we can source cars. So, especially when it comes to like unique cars that aren't on the market and stuff, we can source special cars.
F355 gated
Yeah,
manual.
for
Okay.
you especially.
I love that car. I know people love the F40 more, but like I had that car like on my bedroom wall.
Yeah.
It's just special. Like, yeah.
Oh, it's for me. Like I like 360s a lot.
Yeah, I know.
It's a car I grew up with. Playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, I always picked a 360. So that's why those
true.
cars tend to. I mean, it's always the cars that you grew up with,
Yes.
which you have a emotional attachment to, I guess.
Yes. Well, so actually, what do you guys do here in the workshop? Is it not just servicing cars? Or-
Yeah, so it's servicing, maintenance, and repairs. This is a detailing bay actually, so we do all our detailing and wrapping and stuff like that in house.
Oh, so you do that here as well?
So basically a one-stop shop.
Wow.
Yeah. Obviously the 2 lifts. That lift at the end, we'll eventually use that for wheel alignments, and we'll do in-house tire changes as well. So it's a one-stop shop. Like our business class.
That's
does.
nice.
And I think these clients, they want convenience more than anything else, and this is what we're offering now at Ferris Cars.
So Rushil, like, what are some of like the features that people want when they're looking at these particular cars?
Look, I would say service records, number one. If a car's been serviced, it's been looked after. Even if you don't do the mileage, it's good to see if a guy's services his car annually, just annual loop train, stuff like that. Mileage, I think in this country people are obsessed with low mileage.
Yeah.
but don't be. You know, if a car has relatively high mileage but has a good service record, I would look at that first.
So it's like it's well documented. and
Yeah, well
stuff like that.
documented stuff like that. You know, these machines are designed to be driven.
Yeah.
When they sit, they literally rot. You know, seals start to leak, hoses get loose, stuff like that. So service records are one of the key features I would look at, and obviously originality. You know, when guys mod their cars and stuff, they do lose a bit of value. It's best to keep a car as original as possible.
Okay.
I would say, especially with the supercars.
Yeah, so that was actually like the next question I had. Like, when people want to buy these supercars, are they looking at specific things? Does it come with like a Novitec exhaust or anything like that? But you like rather keep it as original as possible.
Keep it as original as possible, and that's where your car will retain its value.
You know, like obviously where we're going now, it's more electric vehicles. Everything is like going the hybrid route and stuff like that. But I mean, like, you know, we touched on it earlier on, like the Revelto, the SF90 and stuff. Dynamically, they're brilliant, right? But in terms of a driving experience, they're not like as exciting as like the NA cars and stuff like that. So where do you think like the industry is going that way? But where do you think like the customers are looking at? Are they going to look at hybrid or are they looking at NA cars?
Look, I would say that right now in SA we don't have the infrastructure for EVs. I mean, it's not like the US and stuff where there's charging ports on every single street basically. Over here, they're only like allocated charging ports and stuff. I think people are still wanting naturally aspirated cars. I think that's where the value lies, because they know it's a dying breed basically. They're not going to make naturally aspirated cars anymore. It's either turbo or EV. You know, turbo hybrid platforms basically.
So something like the 458 now, that becomes very appealing to people wanting like a supercar, I suppose.
Yeah. You know, going back to being the last of the naturally
And like
aspirated
these
cars.
lot,
Anything naturally aspirated, I think that's where the value lies. That's what people are looking at.
Cool. And then like someone like, I suppose maybe this is aimed at maybe someone like me at the moment, but like people buying their first supercars, like what advice would you give them?
Look, obviously, look at buying your car from a reputable dealer. Make sure the dealer knows what they're selling, make sure they know what they're talking about, stuff like that. You know, it's always a plus if the car comes with books, spare keys, original car cover, original trickle charger, stuff like that. You know the previous owners really looked after the car. I mean, those are the main things I'd look out for. And also, again, like, you know, going back to service records, that's the main important thing I would look at.
Like everything that happened to the car, what was changed and stuff like that, that's like very important.
Like a detailed record, basically.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I didn't know until recently that when you needed to service the F355, the engine had to come out.
Yeah, it's an engine out service. Look, it's a lot more easy with the 360s and the 430. It doesn't require engine out service, but the older Ferraris do require that.
Yeah.
And that's where it becomes pricey.
Yeah, I suppose, labor.
Yeah, labor costs.
Now, if you had to choose one car on the showroom floor, I think I know what the answer is to that, but what would it be for people watching this video?
Okay, let me start with my all-time favorite supercar. That would be a 360 Challenge Stradale.
Oh, nice.
So it's basically a lightweight version of a 360 Modena. For me, that's the ultimate Ferrari, ultimate supercar. It's so perfectly balanced. It's got the right amount of power, and it's 100 kgs lighter than a normal Modena. You feel like a race car driver when you're driving that car.
I mean, it's completely stripped out inside as well, yeah?
Yeah, completely stripped out. No radio, no carpets, nothing. No soundproofing. So you basically hear and feel everything on the road. Personally, I feel like Michael Schumacher driving that car. So for me, I've driven 3 already, so that's for me is my favorite car of all time. But on the showroom floor right now, it would have to be the 458. You know, like going back to saying it's the last of the naturally aspirated cars, and obviously the way it looks, it's a real head turner.
I think also like it's got the right, what's the word I'm looking for? Dynamically it's brilliant. The way it drives is brilliant, and also the way it looks, it's brilliant. So it kind of got like everything going for it. Yeah. It's like it's like a modern day classic.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it that. You know, I think 50 years from now we'll look at the 458 and think to ourselves, wow, what a piece of engineering and art.
Yeah, awesome. Now, obviously people are watching this video. If they had seen something that they like, they want to buy it, how can they get a hold of you?
Look, they can come to us directly at the shop. We're based in Four Ways in Border Acres Shopping Centre on Cedar Road. or they can contact myself or Paul. I'm sure you'll add our numbers to the description.
Yes, definitely.
Or our website, www.ferriscars.com.
Awesome. Guys, so I will leave all that information in the description below. So if you did see something that you like, make sure you contact Rushil. I think now it's time for the drive.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Cool, guys. So we're actually in the California now. Rushil is going to take us around the block.
So nice, it's actually a California T, turbocharged.
Oh, sorry,
my first California was naturally aspirated. This has a 3.9 litre twin turbo V8. So yeah, a lot more torque, as you can feel. Yeah, more of, like I said, more of a GT car than anything else. Comfortable, very spacious inside, compared to your likes of the 458 and 430s and stuff like that.
That sounds so nice.
It does sound cool, eh?
Now we are behind a 2 Series, but we are very much lower than the car in front.
Yeah. Big head turner as well. Red Ferrari on the street. Everyone's looking.
Everyone's looking. It's because of Rushil's good looks. That's
Thanks, Nace. Yeah, so you could cruise to Durban and back in this thing as well. It's so comfortable.
Yeah, it's very compliant.
It's got 2 back seats. We've got someone in the back seat right now, and
yes, it's usable. Basically.
Yeah, it is. You could daily this Ferrari. You could easily daily it. It's good in traffic with the dual clutch transmission. With the single clutch cars, it's a bit difficult in traffic. But with this, it's very easy to drive in traffic.
Yeah, because you got to put up with like Uber Eats drivers.
Yeah,
as we just see.
Checker 6060.
All of these guys.
I'm not going to say what speed we did there.
No, we can't.
But it picked up quite nicely.
We're doing the speed limit, guys.
This is a family-friendly channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always a special feeling driving a Ferrari. It's with the racing history, the way the cars look, the way they make you feel, it's always special.
I suppose that you're not very happy with the Formula One at the moment.
Yeah, no. Look, it's nice to see the likes of McLaren and stuff dominating now. It's good to see a change.
Yeah.
But obviously I want my red cars to be winning. Listen to that.
Sounds so good.
I've been grinning this entire time, eh?
Me too.
Let's have some fun.
Wow.
Yeah, I think with the turbos, it helps to pull the car quicker.
But it doesn't feel like so turbocharged. It actually feels nice.
It's very
There's no,
linear, the power delivery.
Yeah. Not like the 930.
Yeah, not like the 930. I mean, my Instagram handle's Racing Rushil for a reason.
Yeah, I saw that. Was it a 3-point harness you had on as well?
Yeah, that was in a 360. That photo was a 360 challenge rally. I took that photo. But let me tell you something, those bucket seats aren't comfortable. After 45 minutes you're back at school. At least with these seats it's quite nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Comfortable, eh?
Yeah,
you wouldn't even say you're driving fast in this car.
Yeah, because the roads aren't actually that smooth, guys. It's quite bumpy here. But he's handling the bumps so well.
Those downshifts, eh? It's so fun to do that.
It's Ferrari.
Yeah.
Ferrari.
never get bored of this feeling.
Special, man. So special.
And front engine, so it's very well balanced because the engine sits behind the front axle. So it feels like a mid-engine car.
So almost, yeah, the front
Yeah.
mid-engine.
A guy will buy a car from us, and then he'll keep it for a year or two, and then once he wants to sell and upgrade to something better. So that's what's happening with this car. The guy wants to upgrade to something.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've done that corner much faster than that before.
Don't actually fell out there. At least we got
Definitely
three
gets you
cameras.
hard racing, eh?
Yeah. Oh, Rushil, thank you so much. That was really
Only a
special.
pleasure, guys. Only a pleasure. It was such a pleasure hosting you guys today.
Awesome.
I had a great time. Had some fun with you guys. So yeah, thanks a lot for coming through.
Thanks, man.